Hello everyone and welcome to the Bluebells channel. Now if you're new here, I welcome you, and if you're old, I welcome you the same way, because without you my YouTube door would be closed. I have two things to discuss in this video. I'm gonna tell you about some Afro braiding here that I've been using. It's called Afro Twist by Ghana Twist. It has a long name, but most people know what brand is Ghana Twist when I say Ghana Twist. So it's the Ghana Twist brand with some Afro Twist bulk hair in 16 inches. And if you don't know what it looks like in the packaging, I already pulled mine because I used it. I'll place a photo right here. And if you don't get to see this brand, Ultra does the same thing as well. They call it Springy Afro Twist in the same 16 inches. I'll also post a photo right here. I've never used the Ultra one, but judging by the package, it should do the same thing, because Ultra and Beauty Elements, they usually do good here. I've used this Afro Twist here in a few capacities. One being braiding my hair that you are seeing now, and number two, to do a whole lot of obnoxious bun. All of December, instead of going to the hairdresser and getting my Christmas hairstyle, I was just rocking this everywhere. I used 2 bundles already, and I have 1 bundle left with a little piece right here. So this is what the hair looks like when it is cut in half. And as you can see, this is a horrible cut because some of it is long and some of it is short, because it matters not. I'm going to taper the ends anyway to fit right over my hair length. Alright, so I will do a separate tutorial in terms of using this hair in a bun when my hair is loose again. The buns were excellent. So as you can see, the hair comes in 3 of these bundles, just like this. And each of the 3 bundles have elastics at the end. And as you can see, they are tapered. So the volume in the middle is not equivalent to the volume at the bottom. So it was pretty easy for me to use this here to bun. What I did, I basically just took one of the elastics, put it on, and fluffed out the middle. And I used the hairpin and I tucked the end, and that was my bun the entire Christmas. This is a junky looking bun now just because it's 1 bundle, but trust me when I say it looks better with all 3 bundles. I mean, you can get away with wearing this, and what I loved is that I didn't have to struggle to cover the top because the middle of the bundle was so voluminous. So that was pretty much my Christmas bun all of Christmas, and I will insert some pictures and show you. Alright, now that you have seen my obnoxious bun, it's time to tell you about using this here with regards to braiding. That's what we're really here for, but I just wanted to show you the many ways in which you could use this here. And you can also use this here to make what I call the poodle puffs. I don't know what you call it, but you know the hairstyle. Oh, mohawk. You could use this here to do a mohawk as well, because it's 3 of them. So you could even pin this to the top part and then pin the middle. You see the vision here, and make some rolls. So this here would be perfect for a mohawk. You see the concept coming in. So this would be the top of your mohawk, and then you shape the hair to how you want it, and so forth and so forth. And you could even use this to make a poodle puff too. You could pin the top part up here, put your elastic here, put your elastic here, and then you could have a long obnoxious ponytail as well. Yeah, there are many things that you can do with this here, but I really want to get down to the braiding part now. For the braiding part, as you can see, my hair, it looks like my hair. Just a little curlier at the ends. It looks exactly like my hair. If you are used to the hair in Jamaica that is called the Afro kinky hair, I don't remember if it's Outre or Beauty Elements that does it. The Afro kinky hair, this is very similar to that. But to me, you get more out of this than you would get with Afro kinky. The last time I checked, a pack of 20-inch Afro kinky hair was for about $1,000 or $1,100 thereabout the last time I bought it. This here only costed me 1,550 Jamaican dollars, and some stores will sell it for $1,600, which is approximately 11 US dollars. With the Afro kinky hair now, you would need at least 2 to 3 packs to get, you know, what you want. My length and with a little bit more volume. 3 packs is if you really want volume, but you use 2 packs when you're using Afro kinky. With this one, you can get away with using only 1 pack. And if you want a little more volume, you can use 1.5 or up to 2. So with the Afro kinky hair, it says 20 inches on the box, but when you actually take it out of the package, you will notice that the 20 inches is only one long length and not folded. So when you fold it, you actually get 10. For this here that I bought, it says 16 inches on it, and it is definitely 16 inches of folded. I was always wondering why they put 20 inches on the Afro kinky hair, and you have to lengthen it to get a decent length. The 20 inches on the Afro kinky hair cannot cover my length here. But this here, what I did, as I showed you before, I cut it in 2 and I folded it. I only tapered it a little bit to come a little bit past my hair. Alright, so far, comparing it to the Afro kinky hair and to the Marley hair, which is the Yaman brand, or any type of Marley hair, I'm going to compare it to those because those are what I know. So for the Afro kinky hair, when you are using that type of hair to do springy twists or rope twists, you cannot really rope twist it tight, or it will kind of be wonky if you do it too tight, because the Afro kinky hair is actually meant to be springy. What I used to do to get this same look with the roots straight and the ends curly, when I use the Afro kinky hair, I would have to use expression hair or some type of straight canicle on hair from about here to mid shaft, and then I use the Afro kinky from about mid shaft to the ends to actually get the curly ends, because you know that if you just use the Afro kinky alone from roots to end, you would actually get a voluminous look, when that is not the type of look that I want whenever I use natural hair. With this Afro hair now, this is more forgiving. So with the Afro kinky hair, you'd actually have to twist it in one direction. You'd have to twist it in the direction of the spiral. Yes? And the direction that I twist in is from right to left, and most people twist left to right. So when I am using the Afro kinky hair on most people's hair, I have to twist from left to right, which is not my hand that I rope twist on, and it takes me forever to finish the hair. If you should twist the Afro kinky hair from right to left, which is the direction of my spiral that I rope twist on, it will look wonky. It won't look like a rope twist. It will look like something crazy. It will look like a zigzag. It won't look like a twist at all. So this here is more forgiving, is that I am able to twist on my hand and it still doesn't look weird. You understand? So the spiral of this here is more forgiving. Alright? And this here, actually, if I look at it, the spiral goes from left to right. And this is also the same hand that the Afro kinky hair goes into, that I would have to twist from left to right. But I actually twist from right to left. and as you can see, it comes out as a normal looking rope twist and not some stuff that an alien did. You understand what I'm saying? So it is more forgiving in terms of the directions that you can twist with it, and it can look flat. You can go for a flat look, or you can go for a more voluminous look, which is what more people want. But I just want my hair to be put up, so I cannot be bothered with all that volume. I just want to catch up my hair. It tapers just enough for me to let it down as well, so it doesn't look too stringy, even though I only use a small amount of hair and it's a flat look. So by the time I leave the root of the hair to the end, even though it's less hair down here, it fluffs up and it has a little volume up there, so I don't have to worry about the stringy look when I let down my hair. Afro Kinky does this thing where it's over elasticy when you rope twist it, so I don't really have that problem with the ends. You know that plastic, that overstretched plastic thing that it does, like when you get to the end part, it doesn't really give you that overstretchy thing to it. Once you stretch it to a point, it just snaps. So I know some people who rope twist tightly, that might be a pet peeve for them. You don't get that with this hair. And compared to the Yaman hair now, the Yaman hair is a bit rougher than this. The Marley hair does give the look that you're going for, but the ends with Marley hair is always a problem, because Marley hair, the ends taper down straight. Like if you have type 4 hair, the Marley hair does give you the look and the texture when you twist it in, but the ends are always pinned straight. So when I used to use the Marley hair, I used to put rods on the end. Some fine rods, you know, instead of just I have straight hair here and the ends just stick out. You understand? That don't make any sense. So I like that about this here. I like that it comes in a decent length. All right, it gives you the 16 inches folded. I like that it is forgiving in terms of the direction. If you're gonna use a stiffer rope twist, like how I'm doing here, my rope twist is not springy at all, because I like the stiffer rope twist. Give me a flatter look. Okay, and I like the fact that when I reach the ends, if I choose to rope twist my hair really tight, I like the fact that when I reach the ends, I don't have the problem of overstretching. Sometimes when you rope twist the hair tight and you have overstretching, you have problems with the ends curling back up. Sometimes you just have to take the ends and bunch it up like this for it to come back curly, right? I don't have that problem with this. No, I like the hair, and it's been in my hair for the past 4 days. And the big secret that I've been keeping from you is that my hair isn't finished. If you are somebody that braids your own hair, let me share with you the insider secret. And by the way, this only works if your hair is my size or a little bit bigger. It doesn't work for jumbo sizes at all. So if you're doing micro, medium, or small, I consider this small. There's nothing micro about this. All right, and this is not medium either. So I'm gonna pull out my hair and show you the secret. So the secret is, that is the secret. I am not done braiding my hair after 4 days, and I only made use of braiding my hair 2 days out of those 4 days. So I'm not done braiding. So let me show you the pattern of the secret. All right, so on Sunday when I did my hair, all of this was left in loose twist. So basically what I did, I just braided the rim of my hair and I wore a ponytail over the rim. So here is undone and here is twisted. So as you can see, I have a sort of circular pattern going on here. So it starts from where you see my fingers and it goes around and it's done here. So naturally what you can see is that all the hair from the back would cover all the unfinished hair. So that, my friends, is a secret that I have to share. I'd say from the edge of my hair to about here is about 4 inches. Yeah, it's about 4 inches. So as I was saying before this camera rudely cut me off, alright? So I was saying to you that if you look at the perimeter of my head, it's an average of about 3 to 4 rows. So in the front here, you can see 4 rows going that way, and about 3 rows going for the rest of my head. The back of my head is not that big. So yeah, the most important thing is that this part from right here, right above, right below the temples, because you know the temples are right here. The part from the temple to behind the ear, make sure you have enough volume, because right here is a tricky part to cover. So make sure you have enough to cover right there. Alright, and that's the review for this here, the Afro spring twist here. I'll put the correct name on the screen because this here has so many names I can't even keep track. But that is what this hair is looking like. And what I love about this hair is that it is soft and it's not dry. As you know, some of the Afro hairs, especially the Afro kinky type of hairs, after about maybe like 2 days, they can look a bit dry. You understand me? They kind of have this dull look, but I like this so far. It is shining and it doesn't seem like it is going to give me any luster problems later on. So you can see it has a bit of a natural luster to it. It's not just, you know, dry looking. You understand me? If I'm gonna adhere to my hair, it better have some sheen to it. So I'm gonna finish up this mess right here, and it's bye from the Blue Blouse channel. Let me take down this ponytail. See you again next time, and be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe.